out your mind, or think that I'm blind to all your love crimes. Well, I'm done serving time. You got your sneakers on, but I still keep track. Red circles all around my back. Head so big, just so fat. You exercise like damn right you did that. But I can't foresee a breadcrumb trail. Plus I can't feel it on my tip. Girl, trying to blame me, made you fail. You must have thought you wished it well. You can go to hell, 'cause you ain't that sensitive to me. You ain't that slick to me. No, you ain't that smooth to me. You can't keep on walking, on talking, on looking for a girl like me. You can't keep on walking, on talking, on looking for a girl like me. You can't keep on walking, on talking, on looking for a girl like me. Drop top all your cars, give you everything. You had your own personal garage.
Hey guys, it's your girl Crystal Jones. We are back in the building for another episode of Girl Vibes. I have had one of the most adventurous weeks I've had in a long time. I know I look extremely tired. I am exhausted. It's been one of those weeks, and I'm gonna catch up with you guys about that a little bit later. But I want to jump right into it as we do because you know how I do. I'm jumping right into it with Jaheim. You know, we haven't heard from Jaheim in what, almost 10 years, 15 years. We ain't heard nothing from Jaheim. And all of a sudden, here we come, pop out again. The last thing I heard about Jaheim, someone took a picture of him in the Popeyes, and he was on his Twitter, cursing people out about that. And now he's arrested for animal cruelty. How about that? How about that? Animals have to eat too, Ja. Everybody needs food. So I don't know if you guys know, but animals have more rights than humans. So if you have an animal, you better treat that motherfucker like it's royalty, because your ass will go to jail. Okay? To jail. Look at Jaheim. He got a new song out. Did you know that? It's dope. What's the name of the song? Do you know the name of the song, Hollywood? We'll come back to that. But Jaheim has he's had that sound that we haven't had in a long time when it comes to R&B. I'm so sick of listening. I love Chris Brown. I love him to death, but I'm so sick of hearing him on everything. He is on everybody's song, everybody's album. There's got to be another R&B artist other than Chris Brown. Come on, people. Oh, that's bright. Yeah. Yeah, that'll definitely wake you up, won't it? So yeah, Jaheim, he's definitely had a rough patch going on, and I don't really know the true or whole story about what happened between him and his drug abuse and stuff like that, but I do think that when it comes down to the industry, a lot of times industry people get caught in these drug games, and I don't understand why. Is it the money? Is it the stress? What's going on with these people that they're constantly going into drugs? Where is that? Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. So yeah, and I'm frozen. So there give me a second. The light threw me off and I'm frozen. There were sounds in the background. I'm working through some things. Like I said, it's been one long week. I think it's been one long week for me. So I'm still getting things together. Okay. We had our Sunday brunch Sunday, and I'm still trying to recoup from that. But Jaheim, what's going on, baby? He don't look good. My poor baby, he don't look good, but he definitely sounds the same. I would like to see a versus with Jaheim. He doesn't look healthy at all. at all. But I would like to see the verses with Jaheim. Look, shit, they was able to put Bobby Brown ass up there. We can put Jaheim up there, but who would he versus? Chris Brown? No. What about who would you like to see Jaheim with? One of the new edition guys. Yeah, at least he will get a meal in jail because at least the dogs will get a meal too. Because too much of one thing is not good. So Jaheim was doing too much of one thing. Really, Jaheim and Keith Sweat. That's what you want to see? We just seen Keith Sweat with Bobby. And we think that Keith Sweat can hold a note. He definitely was doing his thing on that one. Shout out to Keith. But yeah, I want to see Jaheim and what's Ronnie from New Edition. What's his name? The other one. No, not Johnny Gill. The other one. Ralph Tressman. Ralph, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to see that. I know because as it comes down to the verses and stuff like that, we're not really taking the fact that people don't have the catalog to hold shit down. They using the fact that they were producers and writers, and this is for me is just I don't think that's what the verses were for. Like if I wanted to hear someone else sing a song while they're not there, I would play Pandora. I wouldn't sit down and look at the verses for that, but I want to see Jaheim because I know he still got it. And Eddie Kane, really? I want to see Jaheim versus Eddie Kane. Who's Eddie Kane? Junior? I'm done. I'm done. Eddie Kane. If you're talking about Eddie Kane Jr., I am totally done. That is fucking hilarious. But yeah, like I definitely think Jaheim needs some help. He needs to get it together. Who is he under? Is he signed to anybody right now? Or is he just a free agent? He's a free agent. He's an independent artist at the moment. Somebody definitely needs to get I hate y'all. Somebody definitely needs to get Jaheim and clean him up and get him back on track because I do believe he's got some more music to give us. He definitely got some talent still there. Crack ain't sending him all the way back. As Whitney said, crack is whack. So we gonna get rid of that. Bars. I can rap too, Ralph. I know that's right. So as we proceed, I'm gonna give you exactly what you need. I want to move on to this men, masculine men, football players, athletes, basketball stars in ball gowns and dresses and skirts. Why, people? Why? Like we wasn't confused enough as it is. So now I got to check to see. I got to actually look around a nigga to check to see if he got a mustache or a beard in a dress. Like, come on. I think that'd be dope. Jaheim versus Montel Jordan. There we go. Russell Westbrook in a skirt. How about that? Do you see them big ass feet? Good God, man. And he's got the nerve to have on a tennis skirt, a pleated tennis skirt with a cardigan. Somebody help us. Somebody help us. Why are they doing this to our men? This is an agenda, people. We are just being blinded by the agenda. This is an agenda. Why are you doing that? Like they don't even what? Where else are they doing this other than Scotland? If you can tell me somewhere else in this world where black people are walking around in skirts and dresses and ball gowns as full-grown active men, bye, Ralph, bye, because I ain't got time for this. Where the hell? There go my warning. Thank you. I got, it's a good day when I get the warning because I'm about to go off. What the hell?
Warning. The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their current state of mind, which they have the right to change at any given moment. The iRant Network and the members of the Ranters Union are not responsible for any claims made. All opinions and train of thoughts are welcomed here and protected by the First Amendment and the Ranters Union.
Thank you. Thank you very much. because I want to know, how are you supposed to raise your son to be a masculine heterosexual man when the images that he is seeing on TV looks like this? Mommy, you and this guy look the same. You have on the same outfit. How is that? How do we raise our children with images like this? That is my question. It is a sad, sad reality that we are allowing people to destroy our culture. Why? Why are we allowing this? This right here is appalling. I don't know why he gets, I don't even know why he even dressed like that. Is he homosexual? I don't think so. This is what I'm saying. I think these are straight, athletic, fully grown men, heterosexual men, and they have them dressing in dresses. And I do not understand the statement behind it, but there is an alternate agenda. They are trying to do something to our culture. We cannot procreate if we are not, you know, you what? we, so I don't know about if he's homosexual or pansexual, because we spoke about that last in 2 weeks ago. He might be trisexual because he damn sure tried that dress on. But I just I need to understand, where are we going? We're a little bit too liberal. At the end of the day, we have the responsibility to make sure that our kids have a choice, that the choices that they make are not forced upon them, that is who they are. If you're gay, you're born gay. You don't wake up one morning and say, you know what, fuck it, I done had too much dick, I'm going to pussy. You don't do that. Like, not in a straight mind. I mean, everybody likes to test something sometimes. I don't know about, y'all. I know what I like, and I'm gonna stay with that. But I'm just saying, like, I don't. I have to. Somebody got to make it make sense. Somebody make it make sense. Why are we allowing these images to surface and no one is saying anything? The sad part is that this will continue because people keep cheering this nonsense on. Exactly, Redemption Song. Shout out to Redemption Song 76. Definitely. They definitely going to allow it because we are allowing it. That's the problem. We are allowing it. If we would stop supporting stuff like that, they could not get the funding to even make an image like that. We got to stop putting the money in the pocket. Again, what did I say last time? How do you hurt people? You hurt them where it hurt the most, in their pocket. They can't keep their lifestyle. They can't do the things that they've been doing because you hurt them in their pocket. Because shit like this is unacceptable. And because we don't say anything, they think it's acceptable. If you go on Google right now and Google football stars in dresses, you're going to get a whole list of pictures of these guys in ball gowns. In ball gowns. Like, I mean, and proud to wear them. Look at him. Do he look like he's shy? Hey Ralph, do he look shy to you? No. He's in the picture. He's involved. I want to know what's going on with the minds of our men. You understand what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we have to make sure that the lines are drawn in the sand, that we know what the difference is. Because I, for one, don't want to have to constantly look around in the front to see if I'm talking to a man or a woman. Okay, and at the rate we're going, we're not going to even know if that's true when you look around the front. Unfortunately, I mean, I'm sorry, but we got to make it make sense. Where does this make sense? I'm appalled. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Somebody should have said something. Where is his friends? Where is his entourage? Or is there a girl rubbing up on that right there? Because somebody got to tell me something. That does not turn me on. I don't think that's sexy. I don't want to walk next to a man that's dressed like me. I don't want to walk next to a man that got an ass as big as mine. So fuck that. If he's in a skirt, fuck that. No. Hell no. Hell no. That ain't going to work for me. Exactly. What about your friends? They probably in dresses too. Did you lose a bet? Like, I'll take that. Nigga lost the bet and he has to take he took the picture. That's a nigga that's a man of his word. I could deal with that. You a man of your word, I could deal with that. You in a dress because you lost the bet. I make it look uncomfortable then, nigga. Because you're looking too comfortable in this goddamn dress. I just can't. you know what? I can't. I can't. And I just want to I'm going to slide right on over into this other topic that I want to talk about because this VMAs was this week has been rough for me, okay? I have seen some things that I don't think I will ever be able to unsee again, ever. No matter what, I don't think I'll be able to unsee it again. The VMAs need to be ashamed of themselves. How fucking dare you? How dare you? God damn it. Nas X and his fucking gay fairy ass. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? You have no class, no clout, no nothing. I can't stand it. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? He had on sparkling underwear. He had on, Ralph, he had on sparkling underwear. Okay, he had on sparkling underwear with an entourage of men with sparkling underwear, rubbing and touching and feeling on each other. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The friends are on the payroll, absolutely, and they ain't trying to tell nobody no. But here's my thing: Little Nas X in his Industry Baby video. If you go into YouTube right now and you just type in baby videos, he is number 3 to number 5 on the list. So your kids don't even have a chance. They're going to see this video. Regardless of how much parental guidance you put on it, if he types in baby videos, this is what he's going to find. Why is this appropriate? Why is this happening? How is this okay? I'll say it again. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. Okay, I understand we have to have people that have representation of themselves in the industry. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay, but again, I feel like being a gay, a lesbian, a bisexual is a sexual choice. Okay, yes, we've been flagging sexual content. Flag it all. Flag it all. Don't just flag one, flag it all. I am all for one and one for all. Flag them all. Flag Cardi B shit, flag Chloe shit, flag Nas's shit, flag everybody's. Because at the end of the day, if you let one slide, then they all get through. Flag them all. I appreciate my elders for being discreet when it came to homosexuality. What happened to that? Bring it back, please. Exactly. Like, again, we were very, very sheltered when it came to different things because we were taught that, certain activities was kept in the privacy of your home. And whatever you did behind the closed doors of your home should not be in the streets of Brooklyn or in the streets of Manhattan or on the streets, on the subways, on the buses. Okay, it shouldn't be at the movie theater, all in front of the babies while we watch a Nickelodeon. This is not what we're trying to do because children are impressionable, and you wonder why all of the middle school is gay. The whole middle school is gay. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because that's what they see. That's what they see. It's a choice now. It's not, I have these feelings and this is who I am. This is a choice now. It's a Prada bag. It's a new game, a new console. It's a PS17. Like, come on, people. I understand. Representing yourself is important. I understand that, but what you choose to do and as a pleasure when it comes to sexuality is a choice that should be behind closed doors. Again, we have children watching our music, children watching our videos, children listening to these songs. And what images are you giving them to recreate? Because that's basically what the hell they're going to do. They're little copycats. Okay? They're going to recreate exactly what they see. Did you give them a choice? Did they have a fair chance to do what they wanted to do, to be exactly who they were intended to be? Think about it for a second. Because I want to talk about Chloe ass. I love her and Haley. Okay? But I feel like, what the fuck? Why does a female have to strip down to the bare bones to where you can damn near see her whole cavity on the inside for you to feel empowered? Why can't you have clothes on and still feel empowered? Why can't you have clothes on and still feel proud of your body? I've read her tweet. Someone asked her, well, why are you showing so much skin? Because I'm proud of my body and I can do that. But my question is, why can't you be proud of your body and still have clothes on? Why do you have to look like something out of a porno video for you to feel empowered? This is something we need to change as women. As women, we allowed the male industry, the male ran industry, to run what women see as sexy. And now you got to be kidding me. Redemption Song says, I agree, but let's not forget the willing over sexualization of women. Chloe, Tiana, just not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea either. I love their music. Don't get me wrong. These females are doing amazing, amazing music. But my question is, why is it that you have to get completely booty, butt, bang naked in order for you to feel empowered? Why can't you feel empowered with a muumuu on? Why can't you feel empowered with a whole sweatsuit on? Like, what, at the end of the day, why is it that we as females, it's okay for us to look like a stripper? It's okay for us to look like exotic dancers. Chloe ass ain't but 25. Virginia Slim says they have been half naked since back in the day when Josephine Baker. That's just that this isn't anything new. Again, that's not the questions that I'm asking. I understand that it's not new, but what I'm saying is, why is it still acceptable? Why is it still acceptable? You understand what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, why are we still allowing this to be okay? Just One Love says Josephine Baker did leave something for the imagination. This era gives it all up. Exactly. There was mystery in that time frame. We don't have mystery anymore. Everything is on Front Street. You either like it or you don't. Do you like a little curve in yours, or do you like yours straight? Do you like it fat, slim? Like, how do you like it? Because there's no covering. We have no covering. We have no blockage. We're not blocking anything. We're not sheltering nothing. We're just going straight into it. Redemption Song, not new, but heightened. Very much so. Very, very much so. And we want to say to our children, wait to have sex. Don't have kids too early. Don't do this. How the hell can you stop your children from having sex when sex is all they see? You got men looking at men, look with little Nas X and his little nasty ass and his glittery panties and shit. Okay. And then on the same stage, you got Chloe and she's half naked. Are you kidding me? You got on a thong bodysuit, boo boo. A thong bodysuit on the VMAs. On the VMA. Now, here's the thing. There were I couldn't watch after certain things because I just keep getting angry, and I'm just asking God, why the hell does he keep giving me ammunition to talk about people that ain't gonna work with me ever because I got an opinion? But my question is, you have these other artists that are our Caucasian counterparts, okay? They get up there and they're singing their songs in full clothing. Okay, full clothing. The dress might be thigh high, but shit, it's still a full ass dress. They got on shoes, a whole outfit. Like, it's not a piece of an outfit, it's a whole outfit. Are you kidding me? Why is it that we allow certain things to slide? It's okay. It's okay for us to be half naked on the VMAs. It's okay for little Nas X to be up there on the VMAs rubbing up on 2-3 different dudes. It's okay. These are the images that we are burying in our children's minds because we can't stop them. It's out there. This is something that's out there. And I have a question, people. Why are we allowing it? We have the right to change things. The world is changing right underneath our feet. So if we have a world that continuously changes, why don't we change the way we see the fucking world? It's important. We have daughters, we have sons, and they're going to be confused at who the hell they are because we're force feeding them a lot of sex. We got regular sex, we got pan sex, try sex, feel sex, animal sex, bestiality. I just think we've had enough sex for 1 year. We should just let everything go. Let's just cover it up for at least 6 months. Cause God damn it, I've seen enough skin for the rest of my life. I'll never have any money. I'm always being mooned. That was called being mooned back in the day when you showed a nigga the crack of your ass. Niggas is mooning people and they don't even fucking care anymore. You don't even care. Come on, people. We got to do better. We definitely got to do better. This is why I wanted to save my weekend to the end because this is this right here is aggravating me. We're putting sex so far on the top of the priority list. What's up? And Chloe is my baby. Hello. Yeah. Chloe's my baby too. Okay, but if she's our baby, someone need to tell her put some fucking clothes on. Okay, you have people that have mental issues. Okay, certain things that they just can't help. Okay, and you're allowing them to have these type of thoughts and feelings. You know how many people slide up in my DM to talk all kinds of crazy shit? Crazy people. You do not know who they are. Okay, and these people will call themselves your number one fan. But if you are giving them something to entice them with by showing off every crevice and every hole you have in your body, then what else is there for the person to think of? They're going to think of you. And if they're given the opportunity, some of them may try you. Why put yourself in that situation? Virginia Slim says, at the end of the day, they just trying to normalize deviant behavior. In the U.S., over in Europe, this is all regular shit. Word to Amsterdam. I understand. Over in Europe, they also fuck in the park. Okay? Unfortunately, I don't want to walk past the park where my kids play and see a motherfucker sucking dick on the goddamn bench. I'm sorry. There's supposed to be some boundaries. Where is your home, people? Shouldn't you have a door? Where's your door? It should be behind the closed door. And there is no closed doors in the park. It's public. Okay? This is the problem. This is the problem. We don't even see a lot of the crime that happens in Europe, but they kidnapping babies, they raping people over there too because of the same images. We see the problem. Why don't we start with the solution? The solution is cover up. Just like in the back of the day, you wasn't able to curse on the radio. Could say certain words on the radio. FDC would fucking shut your whole shit down. It should be some guidelines. You should have a guidelines of how you should carry yourself as an artist. That's one thing I can give to Disney. Disney makes sure that their artists, their people, their actors have to carry themselves a certain kind of way. Chloe and Halle has waited till their contract is ended. They're not going to be with Disney anymore. And now they want to be the extreme. Same thing happened with Miley Cyrus. The only one I can say didn't give up that lifestyle and kind of kept her personal business personal for a long time was Raven-Symoné. Raven-Symoné. Shout out to Raven-Symoné because Raven-Symoné was asked if she wanted to change her character from That's So Raven from being straight to gay because she's a lesbian. No. And her response was no. No, I do not want That's So Raven to be gay because I'm gay. They're not the two is not the same. And no, it's not a shot at the LGBTQ people. It's not the shot at y'all. You know, yes, people are proud to be who they are. If they're gay, straight, bisexual, trisexual, pansexual, niggas is proud to be whatever the fuck they are. But it should not be something that's constantly force-fed on TV. It should not be something that's constantly force-fed in social media. Virginia Slim says Disney is known to expose their child stars to demonic behavior. Okay. Well, we have people that expose people to demonic behavior on a regular basis. We can't just chuck that up to Disney. Okay? Shit. Look at R. Kelly and his tribe of clan. That's fucking this demonic behavior. I mean, something's in Robert. The fuck? But I for one would like to have a talk with some of the females that just feel like it's okay to just flaunt your body. Like, okay, Beyonce says if you got it, show it. Okay, but bitch, really, everything? You have to show everything? Is it something we can save? Like damn, you can't hide your ass and your titties. That shit shows through your pants and your shirt. Okay, so if you wearing something that shows the holes and the cavities and shit, bitch, you naked. Disney would sneak sexual content into their cartoons because the Disney was for family. A lot of so did Looney Tunes. So did a lot of the cartoons that we grew up with had a lot of sexual contact, racial jokes, all kinds of stuff like that because they were geared to kids, but they were more for the adults. The adults caught the jokes. The kids didn't. We were just into the cartoons and the characters and the colors. Okay, Just One Love says, with all that being present in the world, it's just the parents' responsibility to monitor and teach their seeds. I agree. And a lot of parents, like I said Sunday, a lot of parents are allowing social media to teach their kids. Okay? A lot of parents are allowing the streets to teach their kids. Virginia Sim says, what's your thoughts on the slut walk stuff? I have to look into that. I don't know what that is. I have to look into that. Well, I'll definitely come back and talk about it next week. Slut walk. But my take on this whole, sexually explicit content in the videos is something that is really doing damage to our females, is doing damage to our young men, because they really just don't they're very impressionable. Okay, you have 8 and 9-year-olds that want to dress like Chloe because she was on Disney. They follow her. I'm just writing that down, slut walks. But who is going to tell your daughter, oh, she can't be a superstar? Like, at the end of the day, we got to look at how this is affecting our children mentally. They want to be people they see on TV. And if I see you on TV dressing as half naked, what am I going to think that is? That's appropriate. Look, that's what I want to look like. She's beautiful. Amber Rose and her fuckery. I get it. I get it. But here's where we as the people need to come in. Okay, Slut Walk 2019. Let's see what this is about.
Like protesting that like clothes aren't your consent, so that like you have to ask for consent and give a yes before anything can happen, and that clothes, that means nothing.
It's an event for, I see it for like a lot of the women on campus, a lot of the ladies, but then it's also for like anybody because we're all part of the group, we're all human and everything. Out to support, out to like fight against rape culture, which is pretty much like saying it's your fault for getting raped, which doesn't make any sense. Like the rapists are the cause of rape. And we're trying to just fight against that and fight against like those preconceived notions.
Wherever we go, yes means yes and no means no. Whose campus? Our campus. Whose campus? Our campus.
My mom and my cousin were survivors, so it's just like really important for me to be able to like show support for those who have been affected by stuff like this, and to make sure everyone understands that just because like someone may be naked, it doesn't give anyone the consent to touch them.
It's important to me because I know so many survivors in my life, and I just want to show my support to them and show that I'm there for them.
Girls shouldn't be in charge of protecting themselves. Like, it's good to protect yourself, but it should be on the guys who are doing these things to know it's not right and they shouldn't do it, so it doesn't happen.
A lot of social justice issues are all stemming from the same topics. It's like the majority or whoever the people are in power are just taking over and like putting hard things on people that are out of the minority. So just as much as it is like hard for me to be black, it's hard to be a woman, it's hard to be like all these different things. So helping like represent, help fight, and support.
Okay. Thank you for that. Slut walk. Now, we're okay. I can't read the comments right now, guys. Just give me a second. I'm definitely going to get into this one right here. Slut walk. Okay. So basically, you want to be able to walk outside naked and not have people look at you, say anything to you, touch you, or anything like that, because it's your body and you should be able to walk around naked. Now, here's my question. If you walk around with a piece of steak attached to your ass and you jump inside the lion's cage, is it the lion's fault that he took a chunk out of your ass because you had steak on it? Is it the lion's fault, or is it your fault because you walked around with steak attached to your ass and then jumped in the goddamn lion's cage? We got to be responsible for our own actions. All the women I see here look like they desperate and need to dress slutty to get some respectfully. Okay, look, it ain't even to me personally. It's not even about that. The Ranters Union says the trend is to merge deviant behavior to cause gay rights, women liberation, etc. It's insulting to be intelligence. It's insulting to the intelligence. Absolutely. Here's my thing, okay? If you, according to their logic, it's the lion's fault. Exactly. So if I walked around and provoked fights and I poked at people and I prodded people, and then one day I finally got my ass beat, everybody that was watching me antagonize people would say I got exactly what the fuck I deserved. Okay, we have to keep the same energy when it comes to certain things, because if I'm walking around naked, okay, just like if it's not even a female, let a man walk around naked. A lot of women have more self-control than men do, but there are women that have these impulses as well. Okay, I know of a bunch of females that'll walk up to a man and slap him on his ass. Okay, just why? Because they can. Because it's okay. It's the norm. They used to slap us on our ass. We should be able to slap them back. It's the norm. It's co-signing bad behavior. Exactly, Redemption song 76. Like, it's definitely co-signing bad behavior. It's negative on both ends. Okay? I feel like this. If you want someone to respect you, then you have to respect you first. And what respect looks like to everybody is different. So you have to find out what respect looks like to you. Because unfortunately, we know what industries certain people work in. So if you don't want to look like a slut and be treated like a slut and then treated like a whore or a prostitute, then don't dress like one. Don't act like one. Okay? You can't say, oh, I'ma act like a slut, but I don't want no one to treat me like a slut. Is that Mariah Lynn? That Mariah Lynn was out once upon. I'm not even gonna go there with that one. She's a hoe, and she admits it. Okay, she's not gonna take it back because she did the shit. Okay, but nah, I just can't. We have to be more accountable for our own actions. Okay, we have to be accountable for our actions. We constantly push our actions off on somebody else, pointing fingers. I got it again. Content. Let's go. But again, like, we are constantly looking for someone else to pick up our slack, to take responsibility for what we do. Okay? At the end of the day, did nobody tell you to go buy that goddamn dress that had the whole ass out? Had your whole ass out. When you tried it on, you knew your ass was out. Okay? Just like ain't nobody tell them guys to go put on no goddamn leggings where you can see every nut, juice, balls, and crack in your ass. No, these are choices. Wear the clothes, don't let the clothes wear you. This is a time and a place for certain wardrobes. Absolutely, I agree. I agree. Like it was always a time and a place for certain wardrobes. We want to be so rebellious. Now look at this shit. We want to be so goddamn rebellious to the rules. No one wants to follow the rules. Everybody wants to make a goddamn rule, but don't nobody wants to follow the rules. People want you to follow their rules, but you don't want to follow nobody else's rules. And at the end of the day, we have rules to follow. Why? Because at the end of the day, you don't want a world full of chaotic people. And this is what it's starting to be, a world full of chaotic people. People that just do not think, they just react. And a reactive person is dangerous, people. If you're not thinking about your actions and you are just reacting, you are a dangerous person. Get the hell away from me. I don't want nobody around me that's just fucking reacting like a goddamn nuclear bomb. No, thank you. No, thank you. Because you're not even thinking about your actions. So whatever you do is going to have a ripple effect and it's going to affect me. No, I can't have that. So no, I'm definitely not on board with the slut walk. Okay, I'm also not on board with the meat. Let me just get this out there on front street. Let's go on with it now. I'm not on board with the Me Too movement. Okay, at the end of the day, you niggas is actually trying to get somebody for flipping you drugs 55 fucking years ago, bitch. When it was the time that niggas was doing it. Look what the time frame you was in. That was the time frame you was in. You knew what you was getting yourself into. Don't even act like that because niggas in the 90s knew what it was. So if you was doing shit like that in the 50s, niggas, you knew what it was. You knew what it was. And now it's like, oh, I got somebody that can pat my back and say it's okay, and I can get some money and some I can revitalize my career because I can take somebody down and I can get a little bit extra 15 minutes on the TV screen. But at the end of the day, we just doing too much. We're literally doing too much. We are not being proactive. We are definitely reacting constantly. Constantly. You don't even get a chance to take a break before a nigga react to something else. Come on, people. I just want you guys to understand that if you believe in you, you love you, this shit right here wouldn't even be a notion. We wouldn't have to protect our babies from pedophiles because they would not need that. The pedophiles would be locked the fuck up because we would have the power and the control to do certain things. We don't even take the control of the shit that we can control. Let's just be honest. I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all like I normally do. Let's just be honest. If we had the moment to take control of something, would you? Would you? Would you take the time and the patience that it takes to actually get it done? Or would you be like this Black Lives Matter movement and fizzle out within the first year? Or only spike back up when you hear something happened again? Nothing's going to get done if you keep doing shit half-assed. We got to finish it. When are we going to finish something? I want to move on to the Met Gala, y'all. Did y'all see the Met Gala? The musicians are not as creative as the damn designers, and the designers are too fucking creative. Somebody need to scale it down and scale it up a little bit because this is just too much. What the fuck was they wearing? Bitch, why? Do you see? Wait. Can you scroll this up just a little bit? Do you see little Nas X? Look at little Nas. Bye, bitch. Bye. Why? I just can't do it. I don't know what this is right here, but this looks like something out of the Wizard of Oz. You got the Cowardly Lion in the side over here with Nas X in his ass, and then you got Rihanna over here looking like the Wicked Witch from the fucking West. What the fuck is going on here? Who's wearing this shit? And this is probably something that's way so far out of our fucking budget, we don't even fucking care. It sure was a clown show, Just One Love. The Met Gala was definitely a clown show. Like, are you kidding me? Was y'all cosplaying? Because this is what it looks like. Niggas is cosplaying. Who the fuck made the feather outfit in the middle? Iman. She looks good, but I mean, compared to everybody else on the stage, the two white outfits are the only two normal shit up there. Okay? This motherfucker on the end looked like a matador. What the fuck, man? Virginia Slim says the lady from MJ, remember the time in the video, good for her age. Yes. Okay. But I want to talk about the outfits. I want to talk about the outfits. People, what the hell is Rihanna wearing? And then someone got up there and actually got on a blanket. Did you see the blanket, people? It was a patch blanket. One of those I spent a year to make the blanket type of patch blanket. Yes, Imani. Thank you, Shan. How is Meg wearing open-toe shoes? Listen. Do you see the boots that goddamn little Nas X is wearing? Do you see them fucking mud kickers? Do you see them? I can't. Who makes? I can't make this shit up. Who the fuck is making up this shit? And this motherfucker in the corner, what the hell is he got on? He got on like 5 different layers. They dressed according to the theme. Definitely not a conversational. Yeah, no, thank you, Redemption Song. What was the theme? Like I said, was it cosplay? That's funny. He looks like MC Bama, the white boy in the white. Yes, he does. But this is what I'm saying. Like, who's really wearing this? Let me ask y'all, who's wearing this? Who's going to come to your family reunion in this? I, for one, don't want to walk up. Kanye and what her name, his wife, sure enough looked like some demons. Didn't they, though? They was covered from head to toe, didn't they, though? Like, why do you want to walk around looking like a whole fucking shadow? Nigga, you look like a whole shadow. You literally got in a black stocking from head to toe. You got in a whole, this is what I'm going to call it, a body stocking. You got in a body stocking. But again, how can you get mad at people that name their kids West West? You got Northwest, East, West, and West West. How the fuck can you get mad at that? Like, I'm just saying. Like, what did you really expect from Kanye West? And poor dummy Kim, she just wandering behind him. Just as gullible. Yes, West. Yes, I'm gonna do it. You want to go back? Yeah, sure, I'll go back. I'm gonna do it. We got this. You know what I mean? Like, why, people? Why? American fashion was the theme. Let me say that again. American fashion was the theme. American designers need to go to China. At least the Chinese know where to put the fucking feathers. Cause this motherfucker look like a whole fountain. How you look like an angel fountain? I'm sorry. That just why, world? I told you my world was crazy. Shan says little Nas X got on pants now and y'all still complaining. But okay, it is not pants. Let's just start out there. Okay, this motherfucker has on a onesie. Okay, a skin tight onesie at that. Okay, Let's just call it what it is. I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to see where the fuck it makes sense at, boo. Why do you have on a onesie? And you look like a matador standing there in a onesie, a sparkly onesie at that. Come on. Come on, people. Come on. Hell yeah, I'm gonna complain about Lil Nas X. Somebody need to shake his ass a little bit. Shake some of the fucking glitter off. He got too much glitter in his face. He can't see straight. Shake him loose. Shake some of the glitter off. Probably not. Wasn't even free. Ain't no broke American about to wear none of that junk they had on. Say that. I'm not going outside looking like I'm about ready to go snatch up somebody's fucking goblins, because that's what the fuck this shit look like. This look like a Halloween costume. Like this is just really crazy for me. There we go. There we go. There goes the blanket, people. There goes the blanket. Why? You could have stayed home to wrap up in the blanket, boo. I'm just saying, you could have stayed home for that. What was the sense of actually coming outside? Oh, thank you. It's a quilt. Whoop, whoop. It's still a blanket. And this bitch looked like she had oh God. She looked like she stepped into a hot air balloon and put it on. Why? And here we go. Why y'all do that to my Whoopi like that? Whoopi looked like a purple upside down flower. Why? Why? And I don't even want to go to this one. Why? I think this is cute. It's okay. I just mustard was not her color. I don't think she should have did mustard. I don't like mustard on her, you know. And we have so many earth tones in this gala. So many blacks and mustards and browns and golds. And I'm just... listen, I can help y'all designers out. I draw fashion too. I got plenty of hats. Let me help you out with some fashion here, because I'm just saying, it sure do look like some damn construction paper. Shout out to the Renters Union. They know what they talking about today. Why? She looked like she crumbled the dress. I wasn't trying to go there, but y'all started me. Like, what the fuck happened? Who? What? Why? Why, people? I used to, when I was young and growing up, I used to look forward. When I say look forward to Fashion Week, I used to look forward to all the designers coming out with their new ideas and what was controversial. And this is cute. This is really cute. Okay. Jordan Alexander. Okay. I like this right here too. This is okay. Now we're getting into something that actually kind of makes some sense. But what the hell, man? Here we go. We back at it. We back at it. Why she got to go standing over there looking like Go-Go Flame? Why? With the cowboy boots. I'm done. I'm done. Let's move on. I can't. The fashion stuff just drives me crazy. I just really can't do it. You love that lime dress. What was lime? Go back up. What was lime? That's mustard, boo. That's mustard. That's not lime. That's mustard. And that's an ugly, ugly mustard dress. I do not like the shoulders on that dress. Lord. Anyway, we back. I'm back. I had to rant it off a little bit, but I'm back. This is what I'm saying. I had a crazy week. I've seen some shit on the billboards back, back at this, we're pushing sex on the kids. Who's taking the trains to school now? The kids. Who's taking the buses to school now? The kids. And what is Cupid.com putting up? Oh, this is a site for everybody. Pansexuals, transsexuals, transgender, gay, straight. Why? Shit like that used to come on at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. Commercials like that used to be able to come on at 1 o'clock in the morning so your children couldn't see it because they black asses or they white asses should have been asleep. Are you kidding me? Now we're just putting everything on Front Street. What the fuck, people? We have no cover. We're not hiding nothing. We're not sheltering our kids from nothing. Everything is out there. There is nothing left to the imagination. Nothing. Nothing. And as we continue to give this world what it wants, like it wants to destroy itself. How can you move forward? How can we grow as people if we continue to move the way that we're moving? I want to ask the questions that people are not asking. I want to talk to the people that actually want to talk back to me and answer these questions because I need answers. We are confused. We are confused in a world that is confused. So if that's something like the dumb leading the dumb and the blind leading the blind, then we are all the way in the mix. We all the way in the mix, people, because I want it to make sense. I want it to make sense. Okay? Why is Cardi B ass naked on TikTok? Who is on TikTok besides the kids? Not us old asses. We're asses is not up on there. We on there watching to see what the fuck the kids is watching, and this is what they watching. This is what they watching, y'all. Cardi B, pregnant, fat, with a thong on and a bra on TikTok. On TikTok. Now, I don't know about y'all, but these new babies that's born in what's this, 2020, 2021. So them babies born 2019, 2018, 2017 to now, they are all into these digital worlds, these digital platforms. They know this stuff better than we do. And they are the ones that are being exposed. They're exposing them to this type of genre. What the fuck are we going to do about it? Let's answer that. What are we going to do about it? Because at the end of the day, something has to be done. Or are we just going to say fuck it and let them fuck up our kids and get mad? Because there's so many conversations that I hear that people talk about. Oh, I don't like I don't like this homosexual stuff. I don't like the LGBT people. The things is making things hard. Okay, let's have a conversation. Nobody wants to talk about the elephant in the room, but let's have a conversation about it. At the end of the day, where is all of our people? Everybody that's complaining about something, stand up. If you have a voice and say something, stand up. Let's have a conversation about it. What is your problem? I don't like the fact that gay guys push up on us and they don't, and we straight guys don't like it. We tell you we don't like it and you keep pushing up on us. That's a respect thing. Let's call it what it is. That's a respect thing. We have to be respectful of what people desires and what they want. Okay? If I don't want to be gay, I don't want you to try to force gay on me. I don't care if you like me. There's a lot of people that like me. That don't have nothing to do with my specific preference. I don't like it. I don't want it. I want to be this way. Who are you to say that I don't have that right, that I don't have that choice? At the end of the day, we all have the right to choose. You guys chose to be who you wanted to be. And now you're trying to just, recruit some new members. That's what you're trying to do. That's what it seems like. Seems like you guys are trying to recruit new members and you're trying to force it down people's throats no matter what. It's respect. Respect the boundaries. Respect the limitations. Respect the process. Respect the people. Let's start there. Respect the people. Because at the end of the day, y'all, I'm not seeing a lot of respect from us. I'm not seeing a lot of respect towards us. I'm not seeing a lot of respect, period. And that's a problem. That's a big problem. Because everybody wants respect, but nobody wants to give respect. Respect is a two-way street. Trust is earned. Respect is given. I'll say that again. Trust is earned. Respect is given. Okay? You give respect. You earn my trust. So, You can't trust everybody, but you are supposed to respect everybody, and everybody's feelings do matter. If I don't want to be something, don't try to make me be something. You know? Love me for who I am or leave me the fuck alone. That's my motto. So, so now that I got that off my chest, I want to tell y'all about the amazing event we went to on Monday where I got a promising media award. Shout out to the iRanters Union and the iRant Network. I am so appreciative of my award. I'm so excited. I didn't even know I was going to get it. Like, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for your support. I really think that this is something that I love to do. I love talking. I definitely have an opinion. Okay, I'm not afraid to voice my opinion, and I'm not afraid to tell people how I feel. Like, I don't care about your feelings. It's a feeling. You'll get over it. But if I don't tell you how I feel, how are you supposed to know? Nobody walks around with a glass ball attached to their hand that they can see what's in my mind. So if I'm not telling you what it is, then you don't know. You feel me? So I definitely want to give a shout out to Logic. He did the damn thing at the gala. We had a 3-day event in one day. We had a brunch, a barbecue, and a gala all in one day. How cool is that? Like, I was so overloaded. Like, I haven't had this much fun since my teenage years, and I feel old as fuck. I'm telling you, I do feel old as fuck. But I definitely had a great time. Definitely had fun. The food was amazing. Okay, I need to know who the chef was that made that damn salmon, because that salmon was everything. Okay, the food was amazing. The guests, the people, everybody in the iRanters Union was dope. Definitely had a great time. Definitely felt welcomed. You know, definitely felt like it was a major event. So facts, laugh aloud. We crammed 3 events into one day. Sure did. Yep. Salute to Steps Got Jokes. So I definitely had a great time. Yeah, Steph was the chef. Shout out to Steph. Damn, goddamn salmon things were amazing. Need the recipe. But I'm excited about what's coming next with Girl Vibes. Girl Vibes started out as just a podcast idea of what I wanted to do and have a conversation about things that mattered to me, mattered to the females, period. Like, and it just seemed to have branched off into something amazing, and it's more of a movement now than just a podcast. And I am excited about where we're going next with this. So stay on the lookout for all of that. We will definitely be letting you guys know what's our next steps and moves. But I just really want to give a super salute to the iRanters Union and the iRanters Network, and special salute to Logic. Thank you so much. So, as we know, it's a new week. It's a new week, people. And we had a versus. And I can say, I was so excited about this versus. As you can hear it in my voice, I am so excited about this versus. Why? Niggas was not lip singing. Not even the features. They were not lip singing. Go ahead, Ashanti. Looking all classy. Now here we go. She's showing some skin, but she's showing enough skin to keep a mystery there. Okay? I mean, I'm not gay, but the way she look, you just want to know what she smell like. Joe's like, damn, she smell mad good. You're like, well, she look good. I wonder what she smell like too. Now that's classy. Ashanti, give lessons. Okay, give lessons on how to be classy and sexy at the same time. Because I love the fact that her boots come all the way up to her fucking thighs. Like, them shits is sexy. Her fucking jacket come down past her boots, so you're really not seeing much of her ass. And she's wearing something that looks like a bathing suit in the front. Are you kidding me? Perfect. Thank you. This is how it's done. The next time you guys want to do some shit, this is how it's done. Okay? But shout out to Ja Rule. Shout out to Fat Joe. They did their thing. Shout out to Remy. She did her thing. Remy look all good and shit. I'm proud of Remy. I'm so happy that she ain't snatched a bitch yet. Like we ain't heard it. We ain't heard it. Trust me. If Remy done snatched the motherfucker, we done heard about it. We ain't heard about it. So Remy ain't snatched nobody. She cool. Her, Papoose, and the baby, they chilling. But I thought this was the dope. I really thought this was dope. I felt like, Ja came out with all his bangers. All of his bangers. The whole shit. Like he left it all on the stage, yo. Everything. Everything. I'm so excited because that was a good look. That was a good look for everybody. And even Nelly. Did y'all see Nelly come out? What the fuck is wrong with Nelly's voice? What happened to you? You need some tea, baby. What happened to your voice? Somebody say something. Nelly, what happened, boo-boo? Because he don't sound like, oh, no, he don't sound like he was sounding before. And I know we can't play the clips of it, but good God, somebody go and look at it because his voice is gone. Gone. But I know if y'all watched the verses, I know when Nelly came out, y'all was like, oh shit, it's about to go down. And then when Ashanti came out, niggas is like, oh, this is how they giving it up? Oh shit. They got it going on. At the end of the verses, you saw Nelly ass slide on over there to Ashanti. He had to say something with her looking all sexy like that. Could you imagine? I wonder what the fuck happened. Was it him or was it her? You know they dated at one point. So was it him or was it her that fucked up the relationship? And then we got Jada ass because he is the Prince of New York. I'm gonna give him that title because Jada is holding it down. Okay, he's holding it down. He's still hungry. Like this nigga's been hungry since the 90s. He's still hungry. Even though he wearing all these big ass chains and he got all that bling bling, he's still hungry. I love that. I love that. This was a night for hip hop. This was truly a night for hip hop. And Joe over there representing everybody, the black, the hood, the Puerto Ricans. He had some Spanish shit going on in there. I was like, ay papi, yes. Yes, Joe. Get it, get it. Okay. And now this is what fashion is supposed to look like. This is my type of fashion, okay? I might wear this shit. I might wear this shit. Look at this shit. Remy look good. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. She's come such a long way, and she's got to really control herself. She's come such a long way. She's got such a temper like mine. Sometimes people just make you want to snatch their whole soul out the top of their cranium. And you can't do it because orange is not your new black. So, you be trying to keep it cool or whatever, but people do push them limits. They do push them limits. But Joe came out with some fucking songs that I ain't even heard of. And at the end of the day, I don't think the audience even heard of it. The only song that was really the banger bangers is the ones where he had features on them. The songs that he was holding it down by himself, I don't even think he did it. No. And then please stop showing Joe dance with them retarded ass arms. Jesus, Joe. This is why we got backup dancers, Joe. We back at it with the Weeknd. The Weeknd ass can't dance either. So yeah. And shout out to Little Mo, man. Little Mo did her damn thing. After all that time. I mean, I know y'all saw it. Mo was going through it with her baby daddy cheating and stripping and all kinds of shit. Her baby daddy was putting her through it. So, I mean, at the end of the day, this right here, this is a good look for her and Vita. Who the fuck knew Vita ass was so damn skinny? Good God. I mean, baby, girl, Lord. And then, with her being so small, you can't even put Little Mo weight on her like that. She can't even hold it like that. Mo holding all that weight down, yo. I love it. Mo look good. Vita, baby, you need to eat a little bit more. Like, stay your ass out the gym. And here go Joey talking about you could find them at the crack house. I was so disappointed in your comments, Joe. I was so disappointed in your comments. I thought you were better than that. You from the Bronx, Joe? I thought you was better than that. Talking about the females like that. I'm all with John for that one because he was on some. You can't talk to the women like that, Joe. That's not how you do it. You know, this was a good show. I honestly think this was one of the best ones. Okay. If you had this energy with Soldier Boy and Bow Wow, then you probably would have had a good show too. But here you go with Soldier Boy and his ass. He think he got everything unlocked and he ain't even practicing. At the end of the day, he ain't even practicing. And the Dipset ain't practicing either. We can tell. We can tell. Okay. Like Ja Rule said, you cannot fool the audience. You cannot fool the fans. We know. We know. We know. We know. Trust me. We are the ones that's listening to your shit more than you listening to your shit. So trust me, nigga, we know. We know you ain't been practicing. Look at Nelly. Nelly ain't been practicing. He's been smoking hella shit. His voice is gone. It done gone bye-bye, Billy. It done gone bye-bye. And I don't know if he gonna be able to get that back. But who do you think is going on tour next? Joe or Ja Rule? My money on Ja Rule. But I think Joe gonna try to hit the stage first. Because Ja Rule put on a performance last night. He ain't left. He left everything on the floor. He put on a performance last night. And that's what I'm looking for in the verses. Okay, shout out to the verses, man, because that's what I'm looking for in the verses. Where people are coming up there to perform. They're coming to perform. If I wanted to listen to the radio, I would not turn on the computer. I would turn on my Bluetooth speaker. But I want to see you perform. I want to see your passion. I want to see how you feel, how you vibe when you get into the pocket. I want to feel it. I want to see it. If I can't get there because COVID set everybody the fuck down, then give me a reason to watch this motherfucker. Give me a reason. And I don't want the reason to be the beef that you start talking about prior to the verses. Because good God, all the shit talking niggas be talking and all that shit and then get up there and don't do nothing. That shit is getting corny. Corny. Okay? Somebody got to do something with these damn things because I like this. The verses was a dope idea. This was a dope idea. You got a concert virtually. A virtual concert between two of your hottest artists that you can't even fucking choose from. You like them both. But now you got people that you got some superstars that are just too much of a superstar and they don't even want to sing they shit no more. Cause shoot, I want to know, can we get a verses with Mariah Carey and Adele? That's what I want to see. Mariah Carey and Adele. You know, this is 2021. We can make it happen. Because I think that we are missing out on a lot of the R&B. Ja Rule made me remember what R&B and hip hop actually sounded like. Okay, it was R&B and hip hop and R&B. It went together like peanut butter and jelly. Okay, but now you got artists that are just trying to do everybody's part and not let the game be spread around the board. Like everybody gets a chance to eat on this stage right here. Ashanti ate, Joe ate, Ja ate, Remy ate, even the fucking DJs and the hype man ate on the stage the other day. Like, are you kidding me? This is how the industry is supposed to be, but niggas is trying to be so goddamn selfish. They don't want you to have none of the pie. You can't eat the whole pie. It's going to make you sick. You can't eat the whole pie, baby. Let it go. Okay? But I thought this was dope. Shout out to the verses because this right here was super dope. And the features was good. They were features that were on the song, but the main person was still on the song. Take notes, Soldier Boy. Take notes. Okay? And do we know anything about this Soldier Boy and Kanye fight that's supposed to be coming up? Because I'm not watching it. I'm not paying for it. I'm going to wait for it to come out free on YouTube or when somebody stream it on their phone from live. Because I'm not paying for that. Because even though I'm not a Kanye fan, I'm not a Kanye the person fan. I'm a Kanye the artist fan, where he does his music and he gets the hell on and mind his business. That's the type of fan I am for that man. But Kanye the person that gets up there and talk his shit, not really a big fan of his because, you know, he's an idiot. How you a genius and an idiot at the same damn time? That to me doesn't make sense. Somebody make it make sense. Somebody please make it make sense. Because at the end of the day, Kanye, musical genius. R. Kelly, musical genius. But there is something wrong in there. There's something going on in there other than music. And we have to get all this shit together. Yeah, here we go with Soldier Boy and his ass. And this is my problem. Like, he talks so much shit. He talks so much shit for him not to have anything backing him. Okay? You made a video game. Whoop whoop. You made a drink. Okay? I know Miss Kitty drinks. She make drinks all the time. What the fuck makes yours different? Cause you Soldier Boy? And somebody need to tell him he not all that damn important. You just a kid. You're just Soldier Boy. What does that mean to me? How does that help me, Soldier Boy? How does me knowing what you've done help me? I just want to know. How does that make anything for me? How does that help my family? How does that get my kids out of poverty? How do they get out of certain situations because you feel like you the greatest artist in the world? You feel like you the only one that could ever has done anything first. Come on, get it together, people. The delusion is real. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like people are just delusional and they feel like, I could just tell her anything. I could just say whatever I want and they'll believe me. No, I'm not going to believe you. I'm definitely going to check. I'm going to look. I'm going to fucking validate, because this right here, nigga, this right here, no, 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 no. So I'm good now. I feel like, my Sunday brunch went off without a hitch. We had some artists perform. Shout out to Debonair. Shout out to Goldilocks. Shout out to IMS Drop. Shout out to all SP, the artists that showed up to give us some love. Definitely shout out to all of the vendors that came out. I definitely appreciate everybody. This was my first event and it was really good. I had a chance to actually talk my shit to a live audience, people. People was able to interact with me back and forth. They were able to answer questions. They were able to get involved. I was able to look at the reactions and listen to all the gasping noises as they talk to Messy Brown. So as we bring up our Messy Brown, our Messy Brown question of the week last week, 2 weeks ago, was: you and your significant other consent to a threesome, and the person outside of the relationship gets pregnant and wants to keep the baby. What do you do? Now, that was a question that threw everybody off. Anybody that got hit with that question was thrown off, okay? Because the first thing you want to say is, I'm going to kill me a motherfucker. I'm just saying, I don't know how this is gonna work because I don't do triangles and shapes that have points. So I don't really know how this is gonna work. And who the fuck taking care of this little motherfucking baby? No, this is about to be a situation that somebody's about to not come home from. So we're not even gonna put ourselves in that situation. That's just how that's gonna work on my end. But some people do have that type of situation, and that situation is real. And what do you do? I ain't consenting to no threesome, period. I feel you on that one. But here you go. You did. You consented. And now the girl is pregnant. Hey, be fruitful and multiply, says the Bible. I feel you. But I'm gonna multiply too. I'm gonna split your ass in half. I'm gonna have two of you. Cause I can't, no. No, we're not gonna do that. Yes, thank you. That was the Sunday brunch, guys. This was really dope. Those are the vendors. That was the chocolate sweets vendors. That's my fairy bud mother. She was dope too. 420 vendor, a mobile freaking dispenser. My best friend Angela. Shout out to AJ. She's always on the podcast listening. And shout out to Goldilocks, pretty old Goldilocks. I love my Goldie. And Tanya. She had her 420 spa stuff and CBD oils and stuff. And that is Miss Kitty Drinks. So yes, we had an amazing time Sunday at our brunch. It was held at the Wellness Tea Therapy on Nostrand Avenue, and it was a good look. You know, I hit them with that question right there too, and the whole audience was on some what. But what do? That's an interesting situation. It really is. Thanks, Snuggles. You know, it really is. Like, first off, where was the condom during the threesome? It popped. It came off. Situations happen. It started on, but at the end of it, it wasn't there. And oops, you got a baby 9 months later. What do you do? Are you keeping this? Are y'all now gonna become a polygamous family where you got a sister wife and this bitch on the side sleeping in the bed next to your man on the other side of you? It would be interesting to have it answered from a lawyer. Well, the lawyer's probably going to need some more situation points and stuff. So I don't know, but I love to see the answers from y'all. That's my thing. I love to see the answers from y'all. You guys are the best fans ever. You guys definitely get in the comment section and get lit. But as we are moving right along, okay, we have to get into this week's Messy Brown question. Listen, the child is innocent. Take care of that baby. That's from the I Renters Union. I'm just saying, that baby won't be here. If you was waiting on me, we gonna have a contract when we consent to something, we consent with rules, regulations, details, and all that shit, boundaries, everything. We got to have a contract. Niggas gonna have to set some shit up first. Okay, if something happens that is beyond this contract, you gonna have to do something with it. Eat it. I don't know. Put it in a pot and make a stew. Eat it. I don't know, because it ain't coming home with us. We don't bring home nothing we can't eat. It's something I tell my kids all the time. Do not bring me home nothing you can't eat. If you bring me something here that you can't eat, I'm gonna make sweet baby foot stew. Snuggle says it seems the wife will have to be a sister wife. I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. The fuck? Hell no. Hell no. I won't be doing that. Nope. And here's the reason why niggas don't get shit. Here's the reason why your birthday present about to be a fucking pair of socks and a scarf. Here's the reason why. Because I'm about to be a sister wife. I know you fucking lying. Anyway, okay. Anyway, you know that one right there, Snuggles. You almost got me. You almost got me. I almost turned all the way up, but no. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. I just because a nigga could say oops, I'm just not gonna do it. It's not going down like that. But here is the Messy Brown question for the week, y'all. You find out. No, here we go. Ladies, you go to your family reunion and you call your man and he's running a little late. And you say, okay, I'm going to meet him. I meet you guys at the family reunion. I'll be there. You guys be there. When you pull up, you see your man standing in the middle of the family reunion in a dress. What do? Do you keep him? Do you act like you don't know him? Well, what do you do? And right now, we got all these guys being demasculated and putting in these dresses and actually, you know, looking like females. This is a very good Messy Brown topic because I would like to know. What would you do? You found your man in a dress. So you only wearing one condom during the session? I don't know. Shane. I wasn't there. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know. How many do you normally put on in a session? Have you had this before? Can we have a conversation? Let's talk about it. Have you done this before? I need to do some research. Is this right here? I don't know. I've never been in that situation. Snuggle says, I think it would be okay for the wife because the type of mindset that you would have to have a threesome, it would be understandable that has the person that has the people with a certain type of mindset like that. Oh, obviously I don't have the right mindset for that shit because it ain't going down. I'm not claiming his ass as no boyfriend for damn sure. You right. Cause obviously he got something going on that he ain't told us about, right, Just? Cause I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I should have known about your wardrobe malfunctions, boo. Okay. Just also says, I'm gonna introduce his ass to my gay cousin or something. Laugh out loud. Hell yeah, cause he got something he's not telling. Now, here's my question for you guys, all the men out there that's listening, that wants to get into this Messy Brown segment. I want to know, how much money does it take to get your ass in a dress? Because obviously they paying these motherfuckers. How much money would it take for you to get in a dress? Let's talk about it. Messy Brown. Hashtag Messy Brown. Hashtag girl vibes. Messy is spelled Messy. Messy Brown, all one word. Hashtag girl vibes. Definitely, definitely, definitely leave your comments, like, share, and definitely share. Because I want to know what people think about that. You got so many men being demasculated and having this ability to just not be men. Okay? Because at the end of the day, when you think about it, Bruce Jenner went from a heterosexual man to a gay female to a lesbian woman. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. You went from a man that liked women to a woman that likes women. Make it make sense. So what would you do if you found your man at your family's barbecue? He ain't never met nobody before, and he's standing in the middle of the barbecue looking for you in a dress, talking about, Sarah, hey yo, Sarah, looking for you. He looking for you, boo. Do you hide? Do you duck? Do you tell your family that this is a stranger? You don't even know him? Like what would this do for you? Like, I needs to know. The Renters Union says, if they willing to pay me to be emasculated, then that's would mean the agenda is real and I would expose the people trying to pay me for free. I feel you, but trust me, there's an agenda. There's an agenda, okay? And it's with our people. You don't see too many of them, they're men, wearing dresses. Look at Jaden Smith. He wants to be, I don't know what he wants to be. He don't even know what he wants to be. He's wearing dresses, leggings, jeans, sneakers, oversized coats. He don't know what the fuck he want to do. You know? And again, I feel like that's the fact that we're too liberal. Bruce Jenner just proved that he is not gay. The point is he still likes women. I think the dressing up part was because of the attention or money. You can always, okay. Thank you for making that point, Snuggles. But here's my question to you. Okay, Bruce Jenner liked women, right? Had a whole sex change, became transgender, completely changed his sex to still like women. You didn't have to go through all the surgeries and hormone changes to put on a dress. You didn't have to go through all that just to put on a dress. So let's talk about it. What the fuck is going on in your mind? What's going on in your brain that says to you, I need to change the way that I look so I can feel better on the inside? Okay, because this is the story that we get. People want to feel like who they are. Okay, so your outside don't match your inside, so you change it, but yet and still you still like women. Help me make this make sense. Because at the end of the day, people, hey, he want his pussy ate. You know what? I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm not fucking with y'all. Not after them pansexual talks. Nah. We're not even gonna get y'all started today. We're not even gonna do it. Usually when dudes ask their women for a threesome and she flip it and say, yeah, I want another guy to bring into the bedroom, then what? 9 times out of 10, I'm going to tell you what Messi Brown would say. Messi Brown would say, sure. He don't give a fuck as long as the motherfucker don't touch him. Okay? He don't give a fuck. But another guy would probably say no, because you men are so possessive of a woman. Okay? Women is your property. That's my woman. Can't nobody say nothing to my woman. You can't even compliment my woman. Okay? Because that's your property. That's your woman. So to have another man penetrate your woman and poking holes that you don't get the chance to poke into, you're gonna have a problem. You're gonna have a problem with that. Somebody's gonna be mad. Somebody not gonna want to play along fairly. Somebody not gonna be wanting to be a part of the team anymore. Okay, somebody's definitely going to be mad. So let's think about it. What is it going to take for it to be even across the board? Little Nas X is crueled and ridiculed because he's wearing the fucking sparkly panties. Okay, rubbing up on men in his music video. But here we go. We got Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion slapping asses and shit, licking on other females in their videos. Like, where does the lines be drawn? Where are they drawn? You got niggas in dresses. You got niggas fucking niggas. Niggas on the VMA stage, rubbing and humping on different people. People, please. I can't do it. I can't do it. And as we recap the whole week, it's been one of those goddamn weeks that I wish I could forget. A lot of the shit that I've seen this week, Lord have mercy, I can't get it out of my brain. I can't get it out of my brain. Niggas in dresses, guys wearing sparkly panties, girls wearing thong bikini bathing suits on the stage to perform. Nobody sees anything wrong with it. We're still cheering and throwing up our hands and acceptance into this stuff. I just really want to understand where do we fit in? The people that think like me, where do we fit in? Because at the end of the day, I'm feeling a little outcasted. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling a little outcasted. Like, I'm not feeling like I'm part of the crew because I don't agree with how you see shit like that. And then Shan says, then if the other dude piping her better than you ever did, they gonna be tight. You right. Nigga gonna be mad. So you gonna be mad twice. Come on, people. Nothing wrong with the woman wearing thongs on stage. Of course, you would think there's nothing wrong with a woman wearing thongs on stage, because I don't think there's anything wrong with a man wearing a bikini brief on stage, showing his ass crack. Okay? But you find something wrong with that. It's an agenda when a man is doing it. It's okay when a woman does it. That's where the problem lies, people. Thank you, Michael Christie, for your input. But that is where the problem lies. We have different mindsets for the same shit. You can't tell me it's different, because it ain't. If I'm naked on the stage next to you and you're naked on the stage, what the fuck is the difference? I'm female and you're male. That's the difference? Well, if that's the difference, it really isn't much of a difference nowadays. Now is it? Because we all roll jumping right now. So, I mean, the Ranters Union says over-sexualizing our children and culture is the problem. Absolutely. We're overloading them with sex. And we wonder why they are the way that they are, that they're so sexually drawn to things. People, we tried to stop teenage pregnancy, and all we're doing is fueling it. We're fueling it by allowing sexuality to be that damn president in everything that we do. If you think about it, none of the artists that we watch nowadays in our urban history, when we're listening to our music and stuff like that, none of the artists that we're listening to is conservative. All of them are open and out there. sexually pushing their agenda, sexually pushing their music. Because why? Sex sells, right? Sex sells. So if sex sells, then why wouldn't I sell sex? Because I needs my money. I don't want to be a physical stripper, but I can be a virtual stripper. How about that? I don't got to go to the strip club where niggas is going to be drooling on me and sweating on me and touching on me. I don't got to go through all that. I can do it from the confines of my home. Shout out to OnlyFans. I could do that from the confines of my home. I don't have to be in the street. Is this a conversation you would like to have without being judgmental? Or is this a conversation you would like to have with only how you think? Life is supposed to be from your perspective. I would like to, I'm having a conversation. I'm not judging you guys. I'm telling you how I feel about certain things, but I'm not judging you. To each his own. But the only thing I want to know is, why is it such a sexually explicit push? We're pushing sex way harder than we've ever pushed sex before. That's the conversation I want to talk about. I want to talk about, why is it okay for Chloe to be naked on stage with a thong bathing suit, but Little Nas X can't have on his sparkly panties? It's a double standard. And why is it still a double standard here in 2021, where we have men being women and women being men? The lines are blurred. I'm not judging nobody. I'm trying to make the clarity. Please make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because from what I'm thinking and how I'm seeing things, it is not making sense. So if you guys are willing to have a conversation with me to help me get some clarity, please, by all means, drop it in the comments. Come on the stream. We can make that happen. We can have a conversation about it. But at the end of the day, I just need to know, why is it such a push? If you're looking from the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 90s, I want you to look at the differences between them and the 90s and see how much of a push the 90s were selling sex. Again, yes, we understand that. But here we are at 2021. We know what the problem is. We know what the problem is. The problem is, we still pushing sex. Regardless of how long it's been started, regardless of how long it's still been going, we're still pushing sex. Why hasn't that changed? With all the diseases going around, HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, all the diseases going around, we're still pushing sex. So between the 90s and the 2000s, it seemed to be the same. It just seems greater because you were a product of the 90s or the 80s. No, I'm not saying that it's greater. I'm just saying that right now we're able to push it all the way. All right. In the 30s and the 40s, did we have internet? Did we have social media? Did we have YouTube? Did we have Instagram? Did we have all those things that we can see it right now, right now, right now, right now? No. We had to go to different spots to get those things. We had to go to different areas. We had to go to different clubs. We had to sneak. It wasn't as accessible as it is right now. It's very accessible to everybody, whether you want it to be or not. It's very accessible. That's the question I'm asking. Why are we still pushing sex? Why is it okay for one but not okay for the other? Okay, we look at our children and want better for them, but we're not giving them better. We're not doing better. We're still talking about how long it was since we did this in the 30s. Like, let's get it together, people. Do you understand sex pushes a certain mindset of degeneracy, and degeneracy only leads to more children being uneducated and unruly, leading to the fatherless households and prisons, to the pipeline offenses. Okay, I feel like we're not seeing the same things, okay? Because I do understand that, sex pushes a whole different mindset, more than one, okay? But at the end of the day, you're pushing sex on people that don't want that type of impression. You're pushing sex on kids that parents don't want that type of impression. And you're making it so that it's accessible to anybody, no matter what age they are. Young, old, or in between. It doesn't matter. This is the problem. In the 80s, where I was born, my parents, they did not let me be exposed to certain things until I was a certain age, till I was mature enough to understand what was going on. A lot of the things that is happening right now, our kids are not mature enough to understand what is going on. All they see is this is a fad. This is cool. They have a parade. I mean, if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. The LGBTQ people have a parade. Heterosexual people tried to have a parade and they were stopped because they don't want to have a parade. They don't want them to have a parade. Why is it a double standard? Where we go again. Why is it a double standard? If you see two men kissing in the street, you're saying, "Oh, that's so sweet." You see a man and a woman kissing in the street, you're disgusted. Why is it a double standard? Like, I need to understand where certain things are going in this society. It seems that they know exactly what they want people to either become a permanent workhorse or take themselves out with the use of the children doing that, therefore depopulating the population. Absolutely. That's where it goes back to what I was saying. There's an agenda. There is an agenda. They wanted access to the children, with the children not having control of themselves and the parents not having control of the children. What will naturally occur, if you don't mind me asking? Well, if people did not have access, if people don't have access to your children, you're able to raise your children the way you choose to. But society says that this is what I think is normal, this is what I think is okay, and this is what I think should happen, regardless of how you feel about it. So now we have society thinks it's okay for us to be able to walk around the street naked. Hence the fact we had the video for the slut walk. Okay, we should be able to walk around the street naked if we want to. And it's not even about the fact that we're trying to protect the innocence of the children. We just want to have our independence. Oh, I want to be able to do what I want. I had to listen to somebody all my life. Had to listen to mom, had to listen to dad, had to listen to grandma, had to listen to grandpa, had to listen to auntie. And now I'm old enough to listen to myself. I'm going to do what I want. And now look at you. You're walking around looking stupid. Looking stupid. Like, at the end of the day, walking around naked does not prove a point. Okay? This is not the day and age of the Godiva. Okay? Lady Godiva rode a horse to prove a point. She rode it naked to prove that women have rights too. We have the rights to our body. Understand that. You have now taken that and turned it into something totally different and irrelevant. Irrelevant. Okay, our people are doing this to ourselves. We're allowing the industry to do this to us. Okay, they have an agenda. They have an agenda. Trust and believe they have an agenda. Everyone has a parade. Stop it. Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Italians, African Americans, Caribbeans. It's just when the LGBTQ have theirs, everyone gets in their feelings. I'm not in my feelings. Everybody does not have a parade. Okay? Everybody does not have a parade. The the African Americans parade is, I think they have that in Harlem. I have never seen a Dominican parade. Puerto Ricans, yes. But the Caribbeans, they have their Labor Day. Okay? Where is everybody else? Where's the Asian parade? Where's the fucking Indian parade? Where is the Jewish parade? Let's talk about it, people. Let's just not make random statements. Let's make it real. Everybody does not have a parade. We pick and choose what's important, what's relevant, and what's not. What gets the most push and what doesn't. The African American Day Parade does not get as much push as the Labor Day Parade, and as much push as the LGBTQ parade. Puerto Rican Day Parade get more push because the Puerto Ricans push it. Let's just be realistic, people. Let's just be honest. I'm going to keep it funky. Let's keep it funky. Okay? And it's really not about the parade. It's about the point behind the parade. What is it? We are parading ourselves because what? We're proud of who we are. I get it. Okay, I've been to the LGBTQ parade. I've been to the parade. There are people walking around in full condoms. Okay, it's inappropriate, but you want to be able to express yourselves. When is expressing yourselves become over the limit? Becomes too much, becomes explicit. I don't care what your sexual preference is, to be honest. I really don't care what your sexual preference is. I don't feel the need to have to enjoy it with you. Why do I have to watch a porn live on the street? Why do I have to watch you tonguing each other down? Why do I have to watch you feeling on each other's asses? Why do I have to hear your conversation about sex? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's bring it back to perspective. That's what I'm talking about. It's completely put and forced into people's lives. If I choose not to have it in my life, I should not be able to turn on the TV and I can't turn it off. I should be able to enjoy any and everything that the world affords me and not have to feel like I'm being forced to enjoy what else other people want me to enjoy. That's the problem. This is where I'm at. The sexual explicit, the sexual content, the fact that we are not making any boundaries, no limitations, no rules, no guidelines. When there's no rules and no guidelines, there's nothing but chaos. And exactly what's happening is a chaotic planet. We're chaotic. We're chaotic. We don't want to answer the questions because everybody's in their feelings. I'm not mad. I just want to know. I honestly want to understand where the logic is. How do you or me or we together make it make sense? Make it make sense. Okay? If I go outside and I shoot a dog, I'm going to jail for at least 5 years for animal cruelty. But if I shoot a person, I might get 2 or 3. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. Now, I know my numbers might not be accurate, okay? I am definitely exaggerating, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. Make it make sense. Do you believe that the world can be overpopulated? Yes or no? And could you explain? I believe that overpopulation could happen, but that's the point of being human. That is your job, is to populate. No one said it's your job to count how many people is being populated. Your job was just to go out to be multiplied and fruitful. That was your job. We're doing everybody else's job and minding everybody else's business when we should just be doing what we're supposed to do. That's it. No more, no less. Thank you. Puerto Rican Day Parade is the 2nd day of June. I do believe the African Day Parade is in September. What happens when something goes too much in one direction? This is what life is. Okay, you're trying to make it seem like we're supposed to have control over the population. No, we're not. This is why you have illnesses. This is why you have sicknesses. This is why some people don't even make it through the birth canal. Nature has a way of correcting itself. Nature has a way of fixing certain things. It's not your job to do that as a person. It's not your job to judge. It's not your job to say, okay, well, this race of people live and this race of people doesn't. It's not your job. I, for one, I have a platform. So my platform, I want to ask questions. I want clarity. I want to understand why it is the way that it is. And if we can explain to me why it is the way that it is and it makes sense, then maybe I can go along with what you're saying. But I can't go along with what you're saying if it don't make sense to me. Okay? I, for one, don't think that it's okay for you to tell people that they can only have one kid. I, for one, don't think it's right for you to tell people that they can only have one specific sex of kid. You can only have a male child. If you have a girl child, you have to get rid of it. How dare you? Like, at the end of the day, nature has a way of fixing itself. If that wasn't the case, then we would still be walking amongst dinosaurs. If that wasn't the case, we would still be walking amongst cavemen. Nature has a way of fixing itself. Okay? So I don't think we have the right to say, well, I feel like it's going to be overpopulated. How do you know? How do you know that COVID wasn't meant to wipe out half the population so niggas can start over again? How do you know? How do you know? You don't. What happens when something goes too much in one direction? We just answered that. So, like, at the end of the day, it's not our job. It's not our job to make sure that the ocean flows in the right direction. Our job is just to make sure that it's not dirty so we can use it. That's our job. Make sure the planet is still healthy enough so we can live on it. That's our job. Make sure the kids got enough education, love, and enough strength to live in a healthy life and provide and multiply so that the world can continue. That's the problem. We want so much out of something, but we're not willing to give the answers for anything. Let's answer the questions. You're constantly asking me questions. Let's give me some answers. Give me some answers. How do you feel about it? Like, at the end of the day, overpopulation, that to me is a man's made idea. That's a man idea. That's, oh, we have too much blacks. We have too many Puerto Ricans. If the government started saying that, how would you feel about that? If the government started walking around saying, oh, we had too many Puerto Ricans in this planet, we had too many blacks, we have too many Asians, we have too many whites, we have too many this, we have too many of that, we have too many Caribbeans, we have too many Trinidadians, too many Jamaicans, and started cutting people down, would that be okay? Because of the overpopulation, because we're moving people into one direction, because it's not like you're going to have a baby and it turns out to be a rabbit. It's either going to be a person. If you're a human being and you having sex with a human being, you're going to have a human being as a baby. So you're going to populate with human beings. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. So I guess that's the end of our comments, because I just don't feel like we have the right to say, okay, you can have 4, but you can only have 2. You can have 1, but you can't have no more than 3. I don't think that's fair. That's not a level playing field, and that's not a level playing field I want to play on. So at the end of the day, I'm looking for the answers. Why is it everything is so sexually explicit? Why is it that everything is pushing in one direction and no one wants to give an answer to why? Why? Why is it okay? And if it's not okay, why is it not okay? Let's answer the hard questions. Get rid of the elephant. At the end of the day, I have my own opinions, yes, but I'm not judging nobody. I want you all to know that I love everybody and I want to see everybody win, but I want to know what the hell the deal is. Because to me, I feel like niggas is sniffing glue and just running rampant and going through their life, just reacting. No one is thinking. They're just reacting and reacting and reacting. And right now, we don't need people to react. We need people to think. Think, love, and understand. Okay? Think, love, and understand. That's going to be my motto for this week. Think, love, and understand. Because at the end of the day, those are the 3 things that really matter. Think, love, and understand. We don't understand enough about each other. We don't understand enough about our friends. We don't understand enough about other people. That's why I'm asking the questions. Please don't be offended. I love you guys. So I am Christal Jones. This was one real conversation today. But I am Christal Jones. You guys can call me Jonesy. I am the host of Girl Vibes Podcast. We will be here every Wednesday, giving you the dose of information you want to know, asking you those hard questions because I really want to know the answer. And we're also giving you those messy brown questions because I want to know those answers too. So I want you guys to be safe because COVID is real. I want you guys to make sure that you protect your family and you think. That's the bottom line. Think about what you're going to do. What is your next move and why? If you can't answer the why, don't do it. I'm out.
That's a clean.
I said the difference between you and I is I'll palpate the BMI. Took the heart for problems before I get involved and try to solve my problems. I got time on my hands, but talking you off a ledge was never part of my plan. That's the thought that I'm the old far away. Not my problem. Replace the thought with the fact that we're both okay. Consider this. Oh, those romantics that left me, those synapses, those energies. And now the word was spoken, and I put silence unbroken. Always the same lane, same ocean, but not frank. Like Drake with all his woes. I said the difference between you and I is I'll palpate the BMI. Took the heart for problems before I get involved and try to solve my problems. I got time on my hands, but talking you up the ledge was never part of my plan. That's the thought that I'm the old far away. Not my problem. Replace the thought with the fact that we're both okay. Don't get me wrong, I'm not looking for a body with no baggage. It's savage. I'm talking about zipping out on the people that don't unpackage their grief. Your presence is their relief. What they need when they weak is some wisdom. Focus on fixing your mantra. It's repeated inside your skull will come back into haunt ya. Or it may come back, motivate and taunt ya. Reverberating in the conscious. It echoes. That's why I spit phronesis. The lyrical literature leaving my lips is a thesis. I'm making sure that if you listen and you learning too. Cause every lesson that I've learned is the groupie clue. Release this philosophy. If using my discography means every penny earned and every penny that's got to me, whether lump sum or residual from royalty, is getting bequeathed to all members of my family. The difference between you and I is I'll palpate the BMI. I said the difference between you and I is I'll palpate the BMI. Release my hindsight. It's got astigmatism, but my foresight. It's 1080p, it's HD, it's the LED illuminated. I'm too backlit. Replace my hindsight, it's got astigmatism, but my foresight. It's 1080p, it's HD, it's the LED illuminated. I'm too backlit. The difference between you and I. The difference between you and I.
That's a clean.
Is I'll palpate the BMI.